Saturn and Kronus as they climb up into the ring. They're set to go. And as soon as their opponents see fit to arrive in the wrestling area, we will be underway with our action. Now there they come. Doug Gilbert under the mask. Under the mask because he got his head shaved in a match a week or two ago. And hasn't seen fit to show us that.
See, Dave Brown, money can buy happiness.
Money can buy Sid Vicious. I don't know how happy you're going to be.
Yeah.
Saturn and Kronus have another idea. I see you brought that football helmet out here.
Exactly right, the football helmet that Uncle Bobby himself gave to me. Hey, you keep cutting me off all day. I want to talk.
We're not going to talk about Uncle Bobby. We're going to get this match underway as soon as we get the signal.
Well, I'm out here, Dave Brown. Be paying attention to what's going on in the ring.
That's exactly what I intend to do, Sid Vicious. I'm in a very rare position of agreeing with Sid Vicious. We're going to pay attention to what's going on in the wrestling ring, not talk about Florida State football and the alleged relation, Uncle Bobby, as Scott Bowden says.
Oh, boy, that is Sid Vicious.
You know, it's probably legitimate that Scott Bowden wear that helmet because a lot of people like to put knots on the top of his head. Problem I have with it, let's make sure it stays on the top of his head and doesn't become a foreign object tossed into the ring to either Doug Gilbert, who's starting, or Big Sid Vicious. The match is underway. Here's Corey.
Thank you, Dave. Doug Gilbert bags the Eliminators Saturn in the corner. Boy, he's putting it to him, isn't he? Big right hand from Gilbert. Reversal in the corner. Gilbert comes out on a big backdrop from Saturn, the Eliminator. Goes after Doug Gilbert. Well, I apologize to all of the fans who wanted to see the face of Doug Gilbert, all two of them, but due to
I don't think they want to see his face as much as that bald head.
Yeah. Due to a recent bout in there, a little unfortunate. They fell over Doug Gilbert. We do apologize. Gilbert wearing that mask. And the Eliminator, Kronus, works him over. He stops Kronus, slams him into that boot of Big Sid Vicious. Vicious! The tag comes in. Boot to the midsection of Kronus.
Man, Sid Vicious really has it in for these Eliminators. He issued a challenge here on TV some time ago, and the people who answered the challenge of Sid Vicious were Kronus and Saturn, the Eliminators. Sid Vicious in a destructive mood. You can tell by looking at that face. I think he's always in that kind of mood, though. Oh, man, he is really stomping on Kronus.
This is one guy that just loves to beat up on people, let me tell you.
Picking Kronus up by the hair.
Body slam. He just dropped him down like he was nothing. Misses with that leg, though.
Yeah.
Kronus gets out of the way of that big leg of Vicious. He may get a tag on his partner. Yeah, here comes Saturn, the Eliminator. Vicious reverses. Whoops him in. Oh, man. That big form. It stopped him like a freight train. He sent Eliminator Saturn right down.
Sid Vicious holding him up while Doug Gilbert's popping him with a right fist. They double team. Saturn in trouble. They had Kronus in trouble earlier. Now they run his head into the turnbuckle. Doug Gilbert, looks like he's been taking lessons from Sid Vicious as if he needed him. Oh, man.
Follows with a clothesline and takes the Eliminator Saturn down. Dangerous Doug Gilbert sets him up here. Suplexes him down. Takes him down. Oh, boy. What about here on the USWA Eliminators against Doug Gilbert, Sid Vicious. Still to come, we've got Jerry Lawler, Brian Christopher. Look at that.
Oh, Vicious held down the top rope.
Come on, Sid.
So that Saturn would go over the rope, down on the floor. Look out for it. He drops him on our desk over here. Sid Vicious. Now throws him back into the ring. Meanwhile, the Eliminator Kronus being sent back outside. Saturn was the legal man in the ring. Referee obviously obviously did not see what happened, or there would have been a disqualification. Look at this.
Yeah.
What's he using? He's using something to choke him.
Got something over there.
Oh, a piece of tape. He had some of that tape that he had wrapped around his wrist.
Yeah.
He unwrapped it and was choking Saturn with it over on the ropes.
Gilbert comes off the ropes. He misses. Saturn rolls over. Gets out of the way of that big leg of Gilbert. Gilbert backs him up into the corner. Goes the Eliminator Saturn. Stops him with the boot. Up on the middle rope. Boy, Gilbert flying off of it.
Gilbert made a bad mistake there. He called his shot, and the Eliminator was watching, and he was set for him. He knew exactly where he was going.
Oh, yeah. Here comes big Eliminator Kronus in there. Kronus! Hanging on Fishes and Gilbert. Oh, now we got all of them in the ring. Everybody going at it. Sid Fishes and Eliminator Kronus over in the corner going at it. A reversal.
They've got Saturn out of the ring. They threw him down on the floor.
And he's got Kronus. Drops him down. Doc Gilbert's going to go for a pin here now. 1, 2. Whoa! I thought he had him.
I did too, but it was just a 2 count.
Yeah.
Kronus able to break out of it at the last second. Gilbert's got a chain. He's wrapped it around his fist. Saturn battling Sid Vicious on the floor as Gilbert nails Kronus with that chain, and now there's a cover. Referee's there for the count. 1, 2. It's over.
That's it. Sid Vicious, Doc Gilbert beat the Eliminators with Doc Gilbert pulling that chain out of there.
Yep.
You can see it just as plain as day.
There was no doubt about it. It was a chain, and that's what won.
2-0, baby.
2-0, said Scott
2-0.
Bowden. I didn't see where the chain came from. I wouldn't be surprised if Bowden didn't throw it into the ring to him. But there's no doubt Doug Gilbert used the chain, and the Eliminators have been defeated by Sid Vicious and Doug Gilbert. Now, all right, they're down here swapping around. Now Sid Vicious takes the chain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.